Happy New Year! I'm Pat Casler, Director of Communications and Corporate Relations for the Schaumburg Park District. And we're here today at the brand new Chicago Prime, located on the northeast corner of Meacham and Algonquin Road. We're going to be talking with the manager and the owner and looking at this lovely new facility that very well joins the ranks of our already wonderful Schaumburg restaurants. So come with us as we see someplace great to eat. Joining us is Andy Johns, and Andy, welcome to the Go Show. Tell us about Chicago Prime and how it got started in the Schaumburg area.
Chicago Prime was started by my dad, George Kalkounos. A lot of you might remember him from the old Prime Table restaurant in Rolling Meadows. Do you remember the Prime Table? Mm-hmm. Right on the corner of Algonquin and Gulf Road. So he spent so many years in the area, starting back in the 70s. He's been in the business for almost 40 years. Chicago Prime started in 2000 at the corner of Higgins and Meacham, and we've since relocated. This is our first week open here in Schaumburg at the northeast corner of Algonquin and Meacham.
And you moved when the old store closed about a year ago, and then you started construction on the new place.
Yeah, we actually had planned to make a quick changeover of moving out of that location into this construction. This is actually my dad's building, so part of the concept was to rent from yourself, and that's what we're doing. So we just relocated and improved everything that wasn't perfect in this location.
What will regulars of the old Chicago Prime still be very familiar with at the new one?
Fair prices, a good drink. They're treated like they're coming into somebody's home here. From the valet to the busser to the hostess to the server, everyone treats you like you're welcome friends. You're a stranger here once.
And tell us about the food.
The food is all prime, wet-aged beef. It's the top 2% of cattle in the country. So the beef here, the only beef that surpasses the beef that we provide here is Kobe, which is served in Japan, and it's fed beer and massaged a couple hours a day. So we're all envious, but we don't offer that here. We do offer prime-aged steaks, though, and seafood that's flown in fresh daily.
Tell me about the lounge, and it's absolutely beautiful. Some of the things that distinguish the decor, and also I think you'll have live entertainment every week.
We have live entertainment 7 days a week. We're actually going to have, we just started yesterday with the piano man who does some vocalization, but the lounge was designed very, very carefully. The entire building was designed very carefully to correct some of the issues that we had at the other location. As you see, it's a horseshoe-shaped lounge, and we have booths in the bar. We have cocktail tables. We have cocktail servers, bussers, barbacks. It's a full-service lounge, full-service food, and all the drinks obviously are provided. It's set up for speed. It's set up. I'm a former bartender, so I had a very, very strong hand in designing the way the bar is set up and configured. So it's really set up for 2 bartenders and a bar back, and for the service bar to fly out to the dining room. So it's definitely set up for volume, and it's all quality, top shelf product. Everything that we provide, whether it's the Pellegrino water, the champagnes, all the top shelf, the cognacs, the scotches, the brandies, the bourbons, all single malts. We have terrific diversity in our product offerings, as well as our wine list, which is award-winning based on Wine Spectator's Award of Excellence. We've won it 4 years in a row, so we're very fortunate.
And with Valentine's Day coming in, this is an incredibly romantic atmosphere.
It very much is. Actually, my mom, Maggie, designed the building, the interiors with the guidance of Pat Marzullo from Architectural Environments. Pat Marzullo is a designer, and Maggie is actually also a designer, but she's more of a frustrated designer. She actually picked every product that you see, from the floors to the chairs.
So the whole family's involved?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. My father, George, basically makes sure I don't screw up. And all his friends, they come in to visit with him. He's just great. He's so much fun to be with, yeah.
Well, how about showing us around?
I'd be happy to. When we designed the front entry, we wanted it to flow, and part of the design of the entryway was for the hostess, myself, the general manager, Danny Legatos, to welcome people like they're welcoming them at their home, at their residence. So that's really how we treat our guests here. All the staff, from busser, valet, dishwasher, anyone. We don't cut people off when they're walking to the restroom. We don't interrupt them at the tables because you don't know if it's a proposal or $1 million deal. So we try to give people their time, and we try to be very well-mannered about how we handle ourselves. So when they come inside, we welcome them to Chicago Prime Steakhouse, and then we offer if we can take their coats. We don't have a coat check. It's complimentary coat check, complimentary valet. So part of the design in the front area is this curve here is actually the coat room. So as I'm welcoming them, I come around, I shake their hands, and I'll greet them and ask them if I can check their coats, and I just swing right back here, put it away, and then tell them if they'd like to join us in the lounge, they're welcome to, or if they have a reservation, I'll be happy to seat them if there's tables available.
So it's just like going to dinner at your best friend.
That's right. That's exactly the idea.
How's it feel to be open again?
It's exciting. It's like a reunion. Every day that we're in here, people are coming in, old faces. Like I said, they're friends now. These people that have come in for all these years, my dad's friends' kids are now my friends. So now it's like a generational thing that's just worked out great, and we're having so much fun. And I miss them. When we open, they're coming in. It's hugs, it's kisses. All the staff thinks we have a huge family, but we kind of do.
Well, let's take a look at the dining room.
Please.
Tell us about the room we're in now. It is a beautiful dining room.
The room, like I said before, Maggie, my mom, Maggie Kalkounos, and Pat Marzullo collaborated on the design of the restaurant. The dining room was set to really be a romantic environment. The fabrics, the booths, the chair covers, the chairs, the silverware. If you can notice the flatware, our knives, our forks, are all hand-selected. Maggie has been involved with every aspect of every design element in this restaurant, and I'm glad she did, because George and I have no clue. She's very gifted. So that's the idea of the round booths and the round sconces and the round light fixtures is just to make it feel warm and cozy. And everyone that comes in here comments on how comfortable the restaurant feels. Obviously the food is terrific, the service is exceptional.
And you are located right near the convention center. That's got to help too.
It sure does. The Schaumburg Convention Center is a terrific new neighbor. We call them new because we've been here for the last 10 years at our other location, so they were still our neighbor there. But the convention center, Woodfield area, the nice thing about this corner is that you're not really getting caught up in the Woodfield traffic over the holidays. It's just off the Woodfield traffic. So we have plenty of parking, complimentary valet, and it's just a nice environment, welcoming atmosphere. These rooms here are the private dining rooms. Both sides of this room here can accommodate 35 people, boardroom dining style. So again, a lot of the pharmaceutical companies or family dinners or private small parties will come in here and dine this way. And like I said, there's a projection screen that comes in off the ceiling, and you can have any presentations you want there.
So you're perfectly set for the business meeting as well as the romantic dinner?
Very much so. Yeah, the corporate business here is tremendous. The Chicago Prime's always had a big following of corporate business. We know how to treat them. We don't interfere with their dinners. We try to anticipate their needs at all costs, and we try not to interrupt people.
And one of the trademarks in your other location was the fireplace, and I see you've got one here too.
Always, yeah, you're right. We call it fireside dining, yeah. The fireside room. Always we have a fireplace. Maggie insisted on it. We had to reconfigure this wall to accommodate it, and we do what Maggie says in this building.